Good morning, everybody. Welcome to a new episode of The Only Way is Beastly. I'm back, Boob, and this is Reentry, the orbital simulator. So today, what I want to do first of all is actually turn the volume of the music down. There we go. Let's put it to half of what it is. So, right, what I want to do today is not missions. I want to go to the Academy, Gemini. Let's do the Deorbit and entry. The next video, hopefully, if I get it done today, will be the Fall Earth exam. May not get it uploaded till Friday or Saturday if I do it, so keep your eyes peeled for that. Also, don't forget, of course, as usual, don't forget to like, comment, subscribe. Help us get to that 1,000 subscriber goal by the end of the year.
Roger, staging.
Alrighty, good morning, Batboob. I am Hector and I'll be your astronaut instructor. Hello, Hector. In this tutorial, I will teach you how to perform the Deorbit re-entry landing procedure for the Gemini spacecraft. And atmospheric re-entry or re-entry is the movement of an object from outer space into and through the gases of an atmosphere surrounding some planets. This procedure allows a controlled atmospheric entry, descent and landing of the spacecraft. So, atmospheric drag and aerodynamic heating can cause an atmospheric breakup capable of completely disintegrating any spacecraft, which has happened in my suborbits mission, if I remember correctly. It blew up on re-entry. That's why it's so important to master this procedure. So just before re-entry, the Gemini capsule will jettison the retrograde section, leaving only the cone-shaped spacecraft holding the crew. So the tip or nose of the Gemini capsule contains a parachute system. Small explosives will deploy the parachutes to slow the capsule's descent, and the capsule will shortly after make a big splash in the ocean and float until a rescue ship retrieves the vehicle and the astronauts. So, let's get started. We are currently 80 minutes from starting the re-entry, so let's start this mission by learning the Gemini spacecraft Deorbit re-entry landing procedure. So first, we need to set the Gemini spacecraft to retrograde attitude. So for this, hit V on the keyboard. You can see right here, and then we'll go to center pedestal, which is this, and we will prop open the motor valves. Okay. So that is the OAMs, of course, and we'll pop this one to on as well. So the OAMs are needed to perform the retro burn, so make sure that the attitude controller is set to plat, which it is, it's right there. So this will hold the Gemini spacecraft attitude to the platform selected. So then then set platform here to BEF on the center pedestal. There we are, and you can see the gimbal's turning. So now the Gemini spacecraft should be changing its attitude to retrograde. So look at the FDAI ball, which we are doing here. Let's have a quick glance outside. Just about see it. Let's see if we get the Earth in shot. There we go. Okay, so let's get back in. Where are we? There we are. Okay. So again, hit V, looking for the view selector. Select this. So here we are. So you can see here. So set the computer to re-entry and wait for 10 minutes for the OBC memory to erase and load the re-entry program. So we need to go to re-entry and wait for 10 minutes. So let's skip forward to that. Okay, 10 minutes has passed. Press computer start button now. This will be bright green. If it does not turn green, I'll need to wait another 10 minutes. The AUX tape light will illuminate green when it's loading. Do not proceed with this tutorial until this has completed. So that's the button while that is green. So it's not loaded properly, so let's push start again. It's still on green. Something's not gone right there. Okay, so bear with me while I try to get this loaded again. So now we need to let's check how much time's left before the retro burn. So once again, hit V and go to the view selector. Hit this, so we go to the pilots panel, which will bring us up to this here. So that's still running there. Now why hasn't that? Let's keep. There we are. Right. What's that shining through? Is that meant to be the sun? Slight glitch there. Okay. So that's green. I'm fine. I can carry on with that. So here we are. We did 1, 9. readout. So it's 3998. So now the new reading will show the time for retro burn in seconds. So 3998, 3989, and as you can see it's counting down in the seconds. So now we will configure the event timer counting down for 10 minutes. So hit V and go to selector, then the commander panel, which is right here. And we will need to put the dial, turn it counterclockwise left to increase the numbers until getting to 10. Let me zoom in a bit for this. 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay, so once it's displayed, turn the dial clockwise back to middle position, which we've done, and press that to stop. Roger that, and then finally turn that down to DN. Okay, so for now I better keep an eye on core 19, which we can see is still ticking away nicely there. And need to press readout every time you want to update the display. So we've got to wait till that's down to 600 seconds before we can start that. Okay, so you may use time skipping here if you wish, but keep in mind that we are just 600 seconds away from retro burn, so we must start our counting down. So when 600 is displayed, press that pin up, turn event timer pin to left to stand by. Where's that? Oh, that one. Yep, turn that up to standby. Sorry about that. Once again, I forgot to mute my phone. So unprofessional. Right, let's go to the pilot's panel. So we need to keep our eye on this until we get to 600 seconds. Okay, so then select 5 minutes of retro checklist. Okay, finally press run, but do not choose to execute this checklist yet. Okay, so let's get that ready. So we need to go to checklist, 5 minutes to retro, but not run it yet. Okay, so when counting down gets to 5 minutes, start executing the 5-minute retro checklist. Pay attention to the checklist indicator. It should be hovering over the proper pin, button, switches or knobs that you must press. So make sure that you do follow every pin, button, switch and knob pressing instructions from the checklist. Pay close attention to the sequences in the center panel. This is key. Once the first sequencer lights up bright yellow, that's these here, you will press it and IND retro will be the first, which is right there. So look at the sequencers, soon they will start flashing. Not yet, they won't by any luck. So when the sequencers start flashing, press them at the beginning with IND retro first, top down. So continue pressing top down. When the sequencer battery lights up, you will need to press some battery switches. Okay, so this is a bit ahead of where we want to be just yet, so let's skip forward to 600 seconds. Good lord, this is going fast. Oh, crikey. Right, commander. Tiny bit late, but it's better than nothing. Okay, so we need to do the 5 minutes of retro checklist shortly. So let's keep our eye on this and speed up once again. Okay, bloody hell, I'm running way behind here. Okay, so 5 minute IND retro. That isn't ready yet. So main battery 1 up. Okay, we need to go to the pilot's panel here. Okay, RCS align, push. SEP OAMs align, push. SEP elect, push. SEP adapt, push. There we are, we've got some separation going on. So, where's that switch? That's there, that one. Okay, so we've done all of the sequences, as you can see, and you heard that loud bang, that was the last of the separations. All we've got to do is fire retro now. Let me get back to my centre panel here. Okay, so after pressing every sequencer, hit V on your mission keypad, and then we do 30 seconds to retro checklist and then get ready to run. How long have we got left? We've got 3 minutes, so let's get that ready. 30 seconds to retro. Just gotta wait for those, for that time to come. Right, let's run it now. Okay. Oh god, where is it? Where is it? Auto retro. Okay. So don't execute anything yet, just wait for the event timer to count down to 30 seconds. Once we've done it a bit early, I suppose. Let's hope we can still do this correctly. So if you followed every step correctly, you've already pressed on auto retro, which you have on the sequencer panel. Soon you will be burning in retrograde. So all we've got to do now is wait for the burn, which should be in a few seconds. It hasn't started just yet, has it? So once the burn has happened, I presume we will be waiting. Here we go, we're burning. Okay, so finally wait for jet and retro sequencer to light up, which is there. And after hitting jet and retro, we are ready to run post retro jettison checklist. So we've just got to wait for that burn to complete. Let's have a quick glance. That's most bizarre. Okay, clearly not in the correct angle here, but I've followed everything so far correctly on the checklist. I just got to wait for this. Let's see if we can skip time a bit. There we go, she's lit up. Then let's run the post-retro jettisons. So, post-retro jettison, let's run that checklist. Okay. That one, that one, that one, that one, that one. That one. FDAI mode. Oh god, FDAI to mode 2. I'm having a brain fart here. There we are. Where are we? Commander panel. To mode. Where does I need to go to? To mode 2. There we are. To the computer. Okay. So then set that to ATT. Okay. So make sure the computer is set to re-entry mode and is turned on. F11. Re-entry and it's on. So next in the view selector, hit the center panel. As we can see, we're already on it. Set that to rate command re-entry. Okay. Finally, set this platform to free. Okay. Now go to the view selector, commander panel. And let's zoom in on the FDA eyeball so you can see it clearly. Now this is probably going to be the bit I absolutely detest, and those who've watched it will probably know what I'm on about. Pilot skills, exactly. I'm shit at this. So, change the Gemini spacecraft attitude manually, so those needles point to the centre. It's done by changing roll, pitch, yaw attitudes. These are measured in degrees. Hit Roger for further instructions. Okay, so bear with me, because as people know who are regulars to watching these videos, I am absolutely shit when it comes to this. I need all the practice I can get, so what I'm doing is taking a picture, because once I click OK, there's not a hell's chance I will remember how to do this, because I've just finished a night shift. Okay. Right, so we have W pitch down, S pitch up, A yaw, D right, Q roll left, and E roll right. Okay, so keep those needles centered as much as you can. You may use time skipping if you wish. Notice that time skipping is not available when the entry interface is starting. So wait for the re-entry procedure to end until continuing this tutorial. So during re-entry, your spacecraft will shake and get stroke. That's meant to be stroked by atmosphere burning, depicted as bright yellow light wrapping the capsule. Don't do anything while performing re-entry except monitoring and checking attitude. So once everything is calm again, it means you've already performed the re-entry successfully. You may now continue this tutorial. You may hit Roger. Okay, so we're not looking at that just yet. We are... oh goodness me, this is very sensitive. Let's keep these needles centered. Okay, oof, almost. No, it's too much. Ah, that's perfect. See, we're drifting ever so slightly. Okay, Commander's panel, look at the 40k and 60k indicators. There they are. So when the 40k indicator lights up, go to View Selector, hit Center Pedestal, then press High Alt Drogue. So that is that button there. And then High Alt Drogue now. We don't need it now because we're not at 40k. So this is obviously going way ahead. So let's calm it down a bit. And you know what? We're not in the right thingy here, are we? Goodness sake, come on. Oh, I can't tell if we're in the right... I can't get in the right position here to view this correctly. You know what, I think we might actually be in the right... I can't tell because I can't get a proper view on it. This is going to be interesting, because I don't think I'm at the right re-entry angle for this. Nearly. For God's sake. I really need to mute this phone. Okay, well, time will tell. I can't spend all day fanning about looking at this display. I need to keep my eye. It's not. Oh, no. There we are. So, all we can do is speed time up. Oh, something's happening. I don't think we're right, you know. I think we're going to burn up. I think very faint trails of orange on my screen. Time will tell whether this is going to be the re-entry and whether we've done it correctly. Bloody hope so. Come on. Please do it correctly. I'd like at least one successful mission. It's been so long. This isn't right. I swear it's not right. Can I speed this up at all? No, I can't speed it up, unfortunately. We're in this for the long haul. I do apologise for that text message coming through. It was a reminder that my MOT is due. Just what I want. Bollocks. I'm going to have to get that booked in now. More expense. Perfect. Hooray. We are dropping slowly. Very slowly. Let's get back in the commander panel. Of course altitude isn't going to show at this point, but... There we are. That's the best I can get those needles centred. Come on. It's not even turning orange yet. Must have been hallucinating. No, there is something there. I don't know whether it's this screen. Oh! 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 I think it might be happening. We're definitely seeing something. I'm definitely seeing something here. I'm not hallucinating. Don't blow up on me, for the love of God. Please say it's something and I'm not hallucinating. I want a successful splashdown. Oh! We are! This will be the time to tell. We're through! We're through! I think. Come on. As you can see, the needles are rolling now, but it doesn't matter. Come on. There we are! We've done it! That's fantastic. Right, shift, let's go back to the commander panel. 40k light is there. Let's launch that now. Okay, so when the 10.6 indicator lights up, we need to hit the para. We're not at 10.6 yet, but we're not bloody far from it. Let's keep our eye on that. So we're coming up to 20,000 feet. I want a successful mission. Come on, splash down correctly. Less than 20,000. This won't be long till it lights up now. Get my mouse hovered above this button. Oh, come on, come on, come on. 15,000. 14. 13. 12, 11, no. Okay, so that's been deployed. So again, we're looking at the altitude gauge when it reaches 500 feet. Once again, hit the centre pedestal and press LDGATT. This one. So we need to watch the altitude meter now, and our rate of descent is definitely slowed. So there we are. Parachute's fully deployed. There goes the last bit of the drogue. I think I finally got a successful splashdown here. I need an exact altitude reading. That's not exact, so I am going to have to deploy this carefully. Just before it reaches that 0, I'm going to have to press the LDGATT. Come on. I know it's a slow process. I can't speed up time either on this. But it's much better than what it used to be in the earlier versions, where you'd end up waiting at least 20 to 30 minutes before you come through the atmosphere and then splashdown. That was a hell of a time to sit here doing nothing. Thank God that has been sped up. Right, we are nearly there. So 3,000 feet. 2,500 feet. 1,500. $1,000. No. Okay, done that. So vertical velocity should be decreasing. Hey, we've done it! It's a very successful mission in ages. Oh God, we've finally done it. It's been so long since I've had a mission accomplished logo. Oh, I'm so happy. Ooh, we are quite deep. Where the hell am I? Oh, there we are. No, I'm not. Oh, come on. Seriously? Either way, it's a success. I'm over the moon I finally managed to do one. Next video, guys, will be the full Gemini mission. So stay tuned for more, of course, from Near the Ways Beastly. I'm BatBoob. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, help us get to 1,000 subscribers, and we'll catch you at the next video. Take care, guys.